I don't know what it is or where it came from, or both my parents my mom worked at home with us, and my dad was a W-2, and my granddad was a builder, and then but still worked a full-time job as a maintenance director at a mill here. So I don't know, if it's just something you kind of pick up or what, but early on I saw that if I wanted things, I had to figure out a way to pay for it. It wasn't just here's you some money, go buy it. So I learned real young that hey, I can produce this and get what I need to go and buy what I want. And that was probably at 6 or 7 years old, and it was, putting on a bicycle show in the street for the neighbors and charging them 50 cents a piece to watch me ride my bike up and down the road. But yeah, it got to 10, 12 years old, and it was more and more prevalent. Like, we didn't do without, but we'd go on a youth trip or a camping trip with the scouts, and these kids were coming with $100, and my parents were sending me with 25, and expecting me to get through the weekend with it. And it pained me to see that, hey, that money wasn't necessarily there for them. I don't, I would try to leave with that 25 and come back with 10, because I didn't want to spend all their money. So then I saw, okay, I need to produce my own income to where I don't have to depend on theirs to get what I need. And I started cutting grass, and that was at 12. But the biggest thing that I look back on and is I guess the commitment from my mom, to take me. They bought me a lawnmower. It was $100, and I paid them back. But they would pick me in the lawnmower up at home and take me to wherever my yards were to mow. And it was a push mower, and I was push mowing these small yards for $10, $11. It was just, but man, I always had the money that I needed. But yeah, for her to commit to that, and now being a parent, I appreciate it even more. Seeing what they gave up to instill a good work ethic in us, and to put that work to work.
Yeah. No, so that hustle mentality that
Yeah.
I feel lacks in the many aspiring entrepreneurs is so that hustle mentality, I feel like that is one of the big secret sauces into success when it comes to any entrepreneurial adventure, because it does take grit. It does take, just hustling and not accepting no as an answer. It's, you know, aspiring to be self-sufficient and not depending on someone else or something else to give you the money, like a job.
Yeah.
So,
And that was, the other thing that my dad always said, and you hear the, don't say can't. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right.
that's right.
His was always can't, never could. If he heard me say can't, I can't do this. Well, can't, never could. And that stuck with me. And then the other thing that he would say was, if somebody tells me I can't do something, it's going to make me want to prove it even more. And that's what that's the way I've lived. It's just, don't tell me I can't do it, because I'll show you that I can.